full-back is captain Ian Hardman wearing number 1. In the 3 quarters, number 18 Scott Turner, number 22 is Jason Walton. Starting today in place of Will Briscoe, who misses out altogether, is 2-try hero from last week, Chris Aruja. He wears number 5, and number 20 in for James Duckworth comes Kyron Johnston. In the half-backs, number 7 is Anthony Thackeray, and number 19 is Matthew Wilde. In the front row, number 8 is Darryl Griffin, number 9 Keogh Carlisle, and in for Andy Bostock, who drops to the bench, is number 16 Luke Cooper. In the second row for Rovers, number 11 is Michael Knowles, and in for John Davis, who also drops to the bench, is number 14 Frankie Mariano, and the loose forward is number 15 Brad Tagg. On the bench for Rovers this evening, at 13 Richard Moore, 12 Johnny Davis, 10 is Andy Bostock, 23 is Josh Hardcastle, number 6 is Kyle Briggs, and number 17 is Sam Day. And today's match referee is Chris Kendall.
Where the halfback pairing might sit going forward into the 2017 season. It's the last of the 5 pre-season games, and Featherstone Rovers will be looking to see if they can make it 5 out of 5 tonight.
From this left-hand touchline, the ball's worked in field. Here's Mitch Garbutt now. Rhinos with the first real chance to attack this Rovers line now, put some pressure on. A break from in half from Matt Parcell, he gets that ball away, still going though. And in fact he is up to the 20s, Parcell, so that's a great break there.
Yeah, it was a good run from Matt Parcell, wasn't it? Leeds made that signing in the close season. They were after a hooker, they've bought him over from Australia, and is showing some of what he can do there.
Robbie Burrow shows it once and drops that pass off. So it's Jack Ormondroyd. Is that Jack Ormondroyd? I think it is, you know. Jack Ormondroyd against the Rovers. After 6 minutes, it's a perfect start. Rovers come right. That's a drop-off pass. The ball's dropped forward though, so it's a knock-on from Rovers. A disappointing set on the back of what was promising territory there, Joe.
It's come into some wonderful form, like has been done so far. Leeds still coughing up possession on that far side. It's Knowles who tries to cut inside for the Rovers. He gets the ball away to Griffin. Griffin sends it over to the other side. Now it's Wilde who finds Walton, but Walton's brought to ground just inside the Rovers 30.
Rovers have made a change early doors. Andy Bostock's come on for Luke Cooper. I don't know if that's an injury or tactical, but Bostock's just offloaded. It's been picked up by the Rhinos, and the Rhinos are going to be over here under the sticks. An offload from Andy Bostock. Rovers either weren't aware or didn't read it. It was picked up by the Rhinos with a stroll under the stick.
By one of the sides with some of the finest stars in Super League. The relentless pressure that they're putting on our line here, it's really going to put Rovers in good stead going into that first game against Halifax.
So the Rhinos swing the ball out towards that right hand side. They're 10 metres out, but that's better defence from Rovers, keeping the Rhinos out in that corner. Ball swung left. There's another kick over the top by Sutcliffe. That one is taken by Rovers, and it's well taken as well. On the last tackle, lost a lot of momentum there. And there's the kick from Sutcliffe. He's chasing it down himself. Where's Ian Hardman? Oh, Ian Hardman juggles it. It's going to be back to 1 for the Rhinos. Great tackle from Featherstone Rovers. Can't see who it was under the lights.
It was under a lot of pressure, was Ian Hardman there, wasn't he? And that came in. The ball's gone to ground now from Leeds, and Scott Turner gratefully picks it up.
I'm out on attack now.
Here's Anthony Thackeray then. Out the back door, through the hands it goes. That's met at pace there.
Rovers had men on the outside there. They should have made use of the ball out the back. Instead, went for the power play with Mariano, but he's not going to get through that many men, no matter what his strength's like.
So Rovers then inside the Rhinos 20. Carlisle from that's in half, but goes right. That's an offload. Mariano again. Can't take that pass in. Richard Moore, certainly I think, could end up being a crowd favourite here. As Wilde swings the ball out to Walton to Turner. Turner steps inside 2. But that covering defence is superb from the Rhinos.
The ball just going behind Turner again there. So either Turner's overrunning. The kick's come up though. It's high in the air. I think Featherstone have got the ball under, but Ash Golding's managed to hang on to the Featherstone player who took the ball. Can't quite see who it is because he's under.
Right to the uprights, Frankie Mariano.
So the ball's played. It goes off to the left. Jamie Jones Buchanan goes for the intercept. He's actually classed as offside by the referee. That's the third penalty to Featherstone Rovers in short succession, and the ball's taken quickly.
Keogh Carlisle trying to sneak a quick run from a quick tap. Rhinos defence able to hold him up. Here's Ian Hardman now. Rovers attacking down that left-hand channel. Thackeray now drops the ball off to Moore again. Moore comes in, goes left. Beats one, still going. Moore takes some pushing down. He's 5 metres away from that Rhinos line. 5 in from the left-hand touchline. It's found Thackeray again now. Thackeray sees a gap, tries to get through it, but the Rhinos defence holding firm. And there's another. Oh no! A penalty for the Rhinos now. For an incorrect play the ball. Ball swung left again. Here's Sutcliffe through, finds Burrow. Burrow shows it to Ablett, shows it again, goes himself. Tries to go through a gap. He showed it to everybody then, but ended up taking the tackle himself. And here are the Rhinos now. That's a good break. Ash Hanley is on for Leeds. The ball swung in field. That's a step away from two. That's a great try from the Leeds Rhinos from Liam Sutcliffe. Able to dance around 2 or 3 players and go over just to the left of the uprights.
Probably the first attack of this second half for Leeds in this area, so we'll see what the Featherstone defence will do as Sutcliffe brings it in and gets tackled on the 10-metre line.
Jordan Baldwinson introduced for Leeds. Here's a scoop from that's in half, but good defence from Rovers, able to keep them out on that occasion. Baldwinson waits under the sticks, it goes from that's in half. But good defence from Featherstone Rovers.
I think the ball could have been lost there as well. I think the referee's just going to check with his touch judge just to see if he's got any clue of how that came out.
It's a knock on from Rhino. Must be a bit of an untidy play of the ball there. But that's a good drive in. I can't see who it is. Good defence from Rovers right on the sticks. And the ball's wet right now. Here's Ashton Golding.
That's the last tackle, so Leeds mucking up on the last tackle as well on several occasions in this game. One of the few times he's actually touched the ball since he's come on there, Josh Hardcastle, so he gratefully takes that. It comes back to Darryl Griffin in the centre of the field. He's looking to offload and he does, but the ball goes around. Sam Day collects it though, and he turns around and takes the ball back forward 10 metres away from the Leeds line. Can Featherstone Rovers put any points on the board in the closing minutes of this match? It goes out to the right with Harman. Harman there to Jason Walton, who's pulled up a metre, 2 metres short out on that far side. He's actually gone into touch. The touch judge just put his flag up. It was quite a late call from the touch judge there, I must admit.
This afternoon. A worthy choice. He has had a really strong game this evening, should I say. Keep saying this afternoon, it's not.
It's dark out there. It's bedtime.
It is actually. No, I'm not far off. And the Rhinos are over. Disappointing for Rovers. The Rhinos are over in the corner. To go over in the last minute. It is disappointing for Rovers.
Well, to get a nil for the second half. There's an unbelievable conversions made there. Full time now.
So, in terms of fitness as well, that was the other thing that I was going to say is I wouldn't say that our fitness has decreased at all during this game, and we're playing against a full-time team, and there the final whistle goes. So I don't know, Ben, if you want to just sum up the game.
Indeed, it was a try for Jack Orlando. They got it all going after 6 minutes for the Rhinos, which was converted by Liam Sutcliffe. He left the field shortly after what looked like quite a nasty injury. Purcell then went over for a try for the Rhinos, converted again by Sutcliffe. That was after 15 minutes, and you're thinking at that point, Leeds were looking strong going up the slope. Is this going to be a score reminiscent of the playoffs at that stage? But Rovers rallied. They tightened up the defence, credit to them, and they kept the Rhinos out for 20 minutes till Liam Sutcliffe went over for a try which he converted himself. That only on the back of a mistake from Andy Bostock. And then an unbelievable second half defensive effort from Featherstone Rovers, resulting in only one try for Jimmy Kinehorst in the dying seconds, which was converted again by Sutcliffe. A 24-0 defeat, Joseph, but that doesn't really reflect the game, does it, Joe?
Not really. Well, not the second half. I think 18-0 would have been an adequate reflection of the game. 24-0 sounds as though we've been thrashed a little bit, and I certainly wouldn't say that. One thing I am worried about down there, Richard Moore's just coming out on the field, is limping slightly. I hope that that's just a slight knock that he will get over quickly. We certainly don't want any lasting injuries from this game. The good thing is, with this being a Friday night game, there's more than a week for these players to recover now. Hopefully he'll be able to enjoy his 36th birthday and come back raring to go and fit for the Halifax game.